Anyway, the way this deck combos is basically War Machinist is going to be doing a ton of damage, but if War Machinist doesn't even enter play, it doesn't matter. Um, we're going to be getting charges from our Spectral Acorns on War Machinist and additional card draw for them as well. We're also going to get a double proc from this Entrath Settlers. We're not even running the equipment, but because when Entrath Settlers enters play, it also creates the Entrath Settlement. That means that we're putting 2 artifacts in play, so that's going to trigger twice for War Machinist. Because we're running the War Machinist chest, that's going to deal 2 damage to target opposing troop, or 2 different troops, because of the double proc. Using that same theme, we're also double procking off of our construction plan War Hulks, because we're running the Hulk Helm, and basically that's also putting 2 artifacts in play. One is the plans, and the other one is a worker bot, and the worker bot can also help pump the plans, so you eventually will have a 5/5 crush or Hulk. We're playing Benoblio just because it's added card draw. Nothing on our deck really will cost more than 4. We'll also get to 4 charges relatively quickly because we're playing around a charge theme. One of the cards I wasn't able to get into this deck because it just didn't quite fit was a Ruby Infusion Device, but if you need to make some cuts, or if you feel like Ruby Infusion Device is better than, say, Electroid, you can play those instead. The downside, of course, of Electroid is that you have to have 3 other dwarf/robots in play. I mean, everything in the deck is dwarf/robot, but otherwise he can't attack. But I mean, if you're in a pinch, you can always use Construct Foreman to turn him into a 3/3. I've done that on occasion. Anyway, this is a deck list. Some of the other equipment I'm using here, just Chargebot Gloves, just basically makes him a 1/2, gives him 1 defense. It seems like nothing, but it actually helps quite a bit in some encounters, especially when you're pumping him with Reactor Bot. And Reactor Bot's equipment is when you gain a charge, another target robot gets +1/+1, and that can trigger multiple times. Armatron, I love his weapon equipment. When he enters play, all robots you control, including himself, get +1/+1. That's pretty huge. And then we're using 3 scrap welders as finishers. We're not always going to get to 4 resources, but we don't need to all the time. And Entrathian Settlers allows you to get to 3 resources and then use a temporary resource to play this guy. But his boots basically allow you to put him back into your hand, so you can play him again with flight and +3 and speed the following turn if you need to. You don't have to bounce him back. And then Terabot, that allows you to play him for a lot cheaper for all the dwarfs and robots you have in play. So the other combo with Entrath Settlers, of course, is this deck features a lot of 1 and 2 cost cards, and you can even go up to 3 costs as well. So if you can find the resources that you get to pick that are at either 1 or 2 cost, or even 3 cost, take them. And the one you want to prioritize the most is lumber, because the lumber gives you 3 charges. So very quickly, if you have a reactor bot in play and you pull a lumber, you're gonna almost win instantaneously, because those 3 charges are going to pump that reactor bot and another robot in play up super quickly. Yeah, convocation is today. Yasi, how you doing? It's in about 2.5 hours. I've already queued up all my dudes. They're at the Smoldering Dead boss, so I'll be doing some of that later. Yeah, I mean, Settlers is slow. I mean, you're not. If you want to go fast, it's not always fast. But in this particular deck, it's actually pretty fast. You don't even really care about the resources. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna go into the arena with this deck. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Especially if you're planning to open 1,000 packs or farm 1,000 packs. I don't think you're gonna open all those. Alright, where are we? Entrath Machinist. We can challenge the arena. So yeah, another budget deck. And it's good. Just trying out OBS Studio for the first time. It's pretty nice. That is a recording software for Twitch. Or streaming in general. Alright, that sounds fine. Warbot's kind of simple, just because it's gonna avoid anything, really. I mean, it's gonna avoid a war machine. It's a big frickin' deal. Yeah, you're not fooling me, man. You're not fooling me. You getting tired of HEX? I saw your post recently. Oh, shoot. You know what? There is a bug with... I'm gonna have to reset. Shit. There's a bug with hotkeys right now. If you pass to the attack phase before the War Machinist triggers, sometimes the game will crash. What the hell? What's wrong with my priorities? Am I doing something that makes my game slower? Anyway, I gotta reload HEX right now, so you could tell me what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I do have to click a lot more than I used to. I don't know if something reset when they changed the client. I have all priorities turned on because I just use hotkeys to pass to the end of the turn. Oh crap. What am I doing? 1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out this OBS stuff. That's different. They don't have a good way to blank a scene or a source. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Just to be safe. Okay, so what, let me see here. I'm trying to read what you said. Okay. Okay, let me change it to default. I'll show you what you need. Okay. Well, the problem is that then when I go to play against real people, then I have to reset my priorities again. I don't, like, if it makes PvE go faster, that's great. I just need to be very mindful of it if that's what it does. So, sure, I'll change my priorities, but... So you want me to be here then, right? Okay, I just reset, so let me see here. So this is the default. I mean, for me, the priorities don't matter. The only thing that sucks are the frickin' resolutions for cards. And during the attack phase, where you have to forcibly choose whether or not you want to block and stuff like that. Those are the only phases that are super annoying. So here's default. You just use default? Both for damage, okay. That's it. You don't like the combat already? Well, I'll try it. I'll try it for a little bit and see if I notice any differences. For PvE priority, you can check everything except first main. What? Yeah, see, I think you're gonna screw me up. You only have this checkbox? Are you freaking kidding me? I have a bad feeling if I do that, I'm gonna just completely lose to freaking Warbot here. Alright. But so you only have first main checked for both players? Or just you? I have a feeling I'm gonna do this and like just completely use. Alright, let me see this. I wanna see how fast this goes. What the? Oh, cancel. Too many triggers. Cancel, come on. Forgot to gain charges for every time I play something here. Cancel. But Jesus. Gotcha. I'm playing a lot faster than I need to, but this is fine. We got this. It's fast. It's a little scary, but it's fast. I mean, I use F10 all the time. Well, I don't physically use F10, but I've got it hotkeyed, so I'm always passing to the end of turn. This hand's fine. So if I'm already passing to the end of turn and there's no combat phase, it's already going by really quick. I mean, I understand why you would do something like this, but at the same time, it's like a little bit of overkill. Like this guy has kill and stuff, which I guess I could be worried about. Okay, so this is nice because I can kill him off with a 1 cost. Oh, I didn't even have to play that actually. I'm gonna proc that. Shit. Alright, so we want 1, 2, or 3 cost stuff. There's not a lot of 1 or 2. There is 4 and 5. I mean, I guess we can go with 4 here. You're gonna get a lot of procs here from the War Machinists. You just pass turn. We are not drawing shards. I mean, this is a very low shard count deck, so it's not unusual to not draw into a second shard for a while. Come on. Yeah, I mean, this definitely feels faster. I just feel like I feel a lot more vulnerable. I just have to get used to it, I guess. There's my shard. There is my shard. And with that, we'll play a charge bot. Should be able to end the game here with a... well, we can just attack and end it here. Yeah, we all need combo packs, don't we? Don't we? Alright, I'll try to do this whole run with your hotkey setting until I F up. Oh man. I might need more coffee. Hey y'all. Okay, we don't have any shards here, so we're gonna replace. We have no shards here as well. I could YOLO Spectral Acorn. Nah. Alright, here we go. This deck never has a target against Blood Sphinx. This isn't a great hand, but hopefully we draw into like a 1 or a 2 drop, like a Reactor Bot. War Machinist is fine. Murder. Okay. We are drawing dead here. I'm a little reluctant to use Benvolio, just because Terabot would be a dead draw. Okay, we already drew a Terabot. Alright, let's see what Benvolio pulls for us. Yeah, fucking A. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, whatever. Thanks, Terabot. Yeah, asshat. Okay. So we're gonna actually use this because he's gonna keep the permanent +1/+1 buffs. So now we have a 5/5. So again, toss a Terabot. Hopefully he doesn't have any removal. God damn it! I'm jinxing myself. And he extinction. I looked to the side for a second and my board's gone. La Costa? Yeah, he disappeared. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably playing Magic or something. He's apparently in our guild. I don't know where he went though. A lot of people are playing other games. Don't blame him. I mean, there's other shit that's fun to play. What is he getting back here? Salt, happy. Good, extinction your board please. That would be awesome. Because I know I'm not going to be able to do anything for a few turns. Extinction. Oh, you're going to take my cards. God, asshole. He took an Entrath Settlers. Oh my god, is he going to lock the game? Oh my god. Are you serious? So he just discarded his entire hand to get a limestone. Oh, that's hilarious. That is really hilarious. The only bad thing is he's actually one turn away from getting back another card, which he's gonna do right now. You gotta, okay, that's fine, I guess. But his Salt Harpy is getting freaking huge. He discarded again. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna play Charge Bot here. I wish I could attack, but I think we're gonna have to wait here. Kinda. Oh, so this is where I'm like, okay, what do I do? If this passes to the very end of the turn, I might not be able to... Oh, see? See, that's a problem, Yasi. Like, activating a Warhulk, I don't have any trigger for that. That's a problem. Alright, no. I'm just gonna go back to my way, because obviously this is gonna bother me. it really doesn't speed up anything, to be honest with you, because all the same annoying triggers that have been happening are still happening. So like this. He has 7 open. I'm probably gonna get screwed here, but it's okay. Terabot, sweet. Let's swing with everything. No, I wouldn't even want it on his second phase. For what I wanted there, I wanted it on the end step. Besides, so the other thing about PvE is like, yes, it is PvE. It doesn't frickin' matter. But the best way to learn how to do something is through repetition. So if I'm continually doing something that I would never do in PvP, in PvE, I could easily screw up in PvP through just having bad habits in PvE. I hope that makes sense. Just like, if I'm continually doing something that I would never do, like activating something on a second main phase rather than the end step, which is the right way to do it, I could end up really screwing myself up in an actual game. So while it might slow me down a little bit, I'd rather just play correctly. I already drew a lot of 1-drops. I might want to focus on 2-drops here if I can. Here's a 3, here's a 2, here's a 1. I'll do that. So the Entrath Settlers and the Spectral Acorns, I basically count both cards as half resources. I'm giving nuts away at the end of my stream, which I don't know when that'll be. And I haven't given any away in a while, so I'll probably give away more than one set. Dinglers. Put a dingler into play. Alright, let's put a dingler into play. What's the right player? I guess Chargebot into Construct Foreman, or I could do Warhole. Do Warhole here. I mean, while I'd like to get in damage, yeah, I might as well just attack here. I'll just do this. See, the combat stuff is the annoying stuff, really. Alright, let's try to draw a card here. Okay, of course it's something we can play, but we'll have to do this. So, okay, that dealt damage to the champion. It's kind of hoping I deal damage to the Wrathwood. No, it's okay. Next turn, we should have another Armatron. Oh, that sucks. Took out my Electroid. Okay, interesting. So we'll play Reactor Bot. We'll play a Ore. Oh, I get to pick? Oh, that's right, this is a buff. This is the charge buff. And we will turn our Worker Bot into a Warbot. And we'll attack for 5. Well, yeah, that'll allow us to put through more damage next turn. He will die. And we'll just go ahead and do this. And we'll be ready for the next turn with a Armatron. Corn. Another Armatron. Alright, let's try to do 1 damage to one of these dudes. Cool, it hit. We're gonna pump up our charge bot for now. We even got a pumped up Dingler. Dude, our Dingler's buffed. Alright, we're gonna swing it with everything. This should be enough for lethal. I think we're gonna be close. Yep. The math. Alright, we're at the tier 2 Zoltog boss. Ready. Is the resolution on the stream pretty good? It looks good from my angle, but sometimes I can't tell. I don't know what resolution you guys watching, if you go for source or if you go for a lower resolution. Shrine of Prosperity challenge. That's not good against Zoltog, because he has that stupid we're going to try to just YOLO, get in as much damage as possible here. So we're we'll decline on this one. We're going to play as many troops as possible. We'll go for Armatron next turn, and hopefully we draw into another shard so we can play our Scrap Welder and finish this off. So otherwise, this could be no fun. Play your Shin Blade, good, you don't have speed. That's a 3-3, so that's a very viable blocker here. So 2 Armatrons, that's good. Which allows us to get in. Once he plays that Ruby Shard, he's going to be very close to 5, because now he has, oh, no, that's going to put him at 4. Played another one without speed. Good, he swung with that. Just take it on the chin. I guess Electroid here is better play. So we can just attack with these 2. Electroid also gives me a blocker, but that also means he probably will not attack. Okay, so he's gonna have his Savage Raiders now. Alright, unfortunately I think we're just gonna sit back here and give him an opportunity to attack. I could have played another Electroid, but I kinda like the pump here, just in case he has tricks. So we'll pass to attack phase, and hopefully he only attacks with the Savage Raiders. Oh, he'll attack with the Poké now too. Alright, he's swinging in with quite a bit. We want to block the Poké with this guy, because a lot of his buffs just give 2 attack. And the rest will just block like this, because he will have 5, so even if they buff, it should be fine. Oh, I'm kind of messed up there. I should have blocked the last dude. I chose not to, so he got a Savage Raider. I think we can end this here. Let me see, he's got 3 blockers, we'll hit with 2 plus 3, yeah, that's enough. So what are you guys planning to run today for Convocation? What decks do you have queued up? Might start with the Settlers. Since I'm a few turns away from being able to attack with Electrodes anyway, might as well start grabbing some freebies. 4, 4, 1, 0, 5. Now a lot of these are super high cost. 4, 4, 4, 5. Okay, we'll just do that, I guess. I don't want to F faff around too long with this Minaroo. Sometimes it can be a pain in the butt. Yep, a 4-year ramp. Sounds good. Oh yeah, that's the one that gives extra resources, right? When you use your charge power on a champion. Yeah, I liked my L4-year too. Too bad you only have 10 slots. It sucks that you have to delete stuff that you enjoy playing. Okay, what are we gonna do here? What do we top deck? Another Entrath Settlers. That's cool. We're not gonna play that yet because we want to be able to start attacking with these electroids. Well, I guess we actually can play it. I didn't realize that we were gonna have so many resources. Another unfortunate thing is we can't target the Dingler with a Construct Foreman. That sucks. We'll just skip this charge bot. Play another Entrath Settlers. Oh, I'm an idiot. You know what I should have done? I should have targeted the Entrath Settlers because I was going to play another one anyway. And then it would have not had the uniqueness violation that just happened. Oh well. It is whatever. It is whatever. So we missed out on a troop there. Wowsies. Well, at least he attacked. What does this guy get? Draw a card? Sure, draw a card. Ooh, a reactor bot. Okay. Trying to think, what is the best way to push through damage? I think we're just gonna create another Dingler. Go for an Armatron. And swing. Swing with the Dinglers and all. Gotcha. 2. Okay, I just need one more turn. He likely will not attack since he's on 2. Ooh, that's not good. I'm drawing a mad amount of resources here. Really? You just did that. Okay, now we're in trouble actually. Well, that was a nice pickup, but we don't have any actual resources here. I'm gonna use my charge power. Get a nut. Into a Construct Foreman. Okay. That's doable. We'll play a Reactor Bot. We'll play one of these bad boys. It dealt the damage to the champion. That was pretty nice. Why not? I'm discarding these cards to get this guy so we can make a knight. And put the knight into play. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and Construct Foreman. And I'll target the... I'll just target one of the settlements. We're at that point where we're about to win, so. Can I get through enough? Nope, I'm gonna have to wait a turn. Yeah, it's quite a few blockers. 6 blockers. Alright. I think we can push here. We just need to get in with one attack. And we got there. Alright, so far perfect. Not bad. It's taken a little while. I think I'm gonna miss the start of the convocation today. Because my wife wants to take her girls to the park. so I'll have time to play later. Sounds probably fine. Just it is Paladin of Nagun. I'm gonna replace. I'll try it for something a little faster. Wow. Well, that didn't work. I'll keep it anyway though. Should have kept that hand. One shard hands with this deck are perfectly fine. It's just sometimes if you don't get to 2, it can be a little stressful. But we have good a shard base that's really good here, and potential to draw with Benvolio really quickly. Play Armatron. I think we'll play Armatron next turn. I might use my charge power. Let's use my charge power and see what we get. Okay, that works. 2. This is the slowest part of the deck, figuring out what resources you want to take. Second charge bot. Next turn we can Armatron. Yeah, Paladin. Alright, so we got an Electroid, we got the triple charge gain card as well, which you can play next turn to draw another card. That's another cool combo with this deck, is Benvolio with Lumbers. You can draw cards fairly quickly. I'm not even going to attack because of the Paladin. I don't even think I will block the Executioner. Well, I should. He wasted his charge power though. Nah, I'm not gonna block. Ugh, Vampire King. Shapunk. Alright. So here, you see here, I think I'm gonna play this guy, the brick. Okay, it actually hit the champion, that's fine. We'll play an Electroid, we'll play a Terabot. So next turn, might as well just swing in for 4, see how he blocks. No blocks. And luckily we have no troops in our hand, so even if we get hit by this Vampire King, we're not gonna care too very much. He didn't attack. Oh, I have the 3/5 in the air, that's why. Ooh, nice, an Armatron, okay. So what is the best way to play this? Let's try this Cryos Brick. Nice, it hit the 1/1, so you can't heal. Perfect, we got another Entrath Settlers. Perfect. We're gonna have lots of resources coming to us soon too. Next turn we'll play a Lumber. This allows us to get in with almost everyone we want to get in with. He doesn't block and we win. Sweet. That worked well. Even with swapping to a hand that was not as great as the first hand. Holy moly, there's 17 people on the stream. 20? The hell? Did Twitch die? Did everyone else's stream die? It's unusual. Okay. I mean, Rage. I guess I'll just play one for Rage. I mean, I don't get his effect, but the Rage is probably worth it. Yeah. I'm not gonna want to block that guy anyway, since he has the weapon equipment for him. Gets -1/-1 on block permanently. We're looking at a pretty good turn 3 and 4. It's just whether or not he plays a troop I don't want to attack into. For the most part, I'm gonna swing, regardless of what he plays. Yeah, I'll still swing. I'll still swing through that. Ooh. Oh man. I'm one shy of making that actually a valuable play. I think maybe next turn I can get away with that. I think for sure this turn I want to do this. Which allows me to attack with the reactor bot without worrying about it popping. Okay, so now he has a target to bring back with Malice Demon. Which isn't great for me, because then he'll play something on top of it. Oh, maybe not. Uh-oh. Right. Now we're kind of in a danger zone area, but... What? Do I have enough to push Fatal? Let me see here. Or Lethal. Might have enough. Let's draw a card. What do we get? Ooh, double War Machinist, but unfortunately, we have nothing to trigger with it. I could go Scrap Welder. I think he has to block here. Yeah, he has to block, but if he brings that back, is that still lethal? Shit. This is gonna be really close. I'm looking at least 11 damage. If he has any pump, I'm pretty much dead here. Oh, he only attacked with that guy. Wow, okay, we got this. I could play Spectral Acorn. I could have played... Yeah, oh well, whatever, we'll just do this. Malice Demon. Gotcha. Still a perfect run. Oh, Eldritch Dreamer. Dreamer could be a problem, because we have a lot of one-attack troops unmodified. So if he starts time rippling stuff and locking it down, and then hitting me with Thunderbirds, we could have problems. But this hand's actually really good, especially if I slow play it. Let's see what we top off of Acorn. Great. So I'm hoping for no time ripples, but we want to get both reactor bots down and then swing for quite a bit. Yeah, not good. What do you got? What do you got? Nothing. Okay, that probably means he does have time ripple. Let's see what we get with the Acorn. Probably should have played Acorn first. Alright, he might bounce this here. I guess I'll attack before playing the Settlers, just to see. Okay, we're lucky he didn't do anything. And we have a follow-up double charge bot play. If he doesn't have anything for a double charge bot play, then we're looking really good. Guess we want both Scryos Limestones. Alright, what do you got for me, Dreamer? Big money, no whammies. Got the shard. Reality Reef? Oh, Buccaneer. Damn it. That slows us down. We did get a shard though. That's good. We'll play the shard. I guess at this point we play the charge bot too. That will allow us to potentially play the Terrabot next turn. Or we can just play the Scrap Welder. Really depends on whether or not he's bouncing stuff. I think we can probably sneak in lethal next turn. It'll really just depend on what he plays here. Okay, I think we're good. We got a lumber, I think we're really good here. So we're gonna throw all the buffs onto our charge bot, because Buccaneer is gonna just block the biggest guy. So many charges. More charges. So that should give everything 8 attack. And then we will throw in a flyer for good measure. And just swing. Swing for the win. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I think I could probably take down Uranos with this deck. I think I could. I need the right hand, but I'm pretty sure I could take down Uranos with this deck. I think I want to mulligan this. 2 reactor bots are very tempting. We just don't have the shards for it. This will do. Reason why I like this hand is, well, I'll show you. It's really because you can play Entrath Settlers, and then you can follow it with a Spectral Acorn, and sometimes proc resources right off of that. I also have a double bonus shard I didn't even realize. So we're going to try to proc early Entrath Settlers here. Tempted to go with this over lumber. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll play a charge bot, we'll play a Spectral Acorn, and see if we proc any resources off of it. Yep, we did, and we got a second Settlers too. Pretty nice turn 1. Oh yeah, that's right, that Uranos guy, he doesn't exist. I totally forgot. He doesn't exist. Okay, I guess we're going to pop. Oh, no, well. I'm gonna say, yeah, let's just pop it. We can save Armatron for another turn. Twink, twink, 2, 1, whatever number that is. Didn't see it. Okay, so next turn, we'll draw some stuff and play some stuff. How does that sound? And he's stuck. Perfect. Perfect. Double Armatrons. We even have our charge fire. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Reactor bot. Also perfect. We're exactly at 10 cards, so we're not going to have to discard anything. And depending on what we draw next turn, we might have a big swing coming up here. Okay, so we got Electroid into Armatron. And to give a troop, random troop something, we're going to buff up our charge bot. We're going to swing for 11. Should give us enough to push lethal next turn. We have to discard. Oh, you know, I could have played a knight if I was paying attention. It's okay. I think we're gonna have enough here. Yeah, he's stuck still. And a War Machinist for good measure. We'll play another one of these guys. Give another buff there, and we've got plenty of damage. Cool, deck's working well. So actually, I ran this earlier, same exact build, and I went flawless. So maybe this will be a double flawless. You can tell that there's some activation interaction, so it slows down the deck a little bit, but it's not significant enough to complain about. Whenever you play Construct Foreman, you can keep a mediocre hand with low shard count because he's gonna just allow you to draw lots of cards, and we also have Fulmination Challenge, so it's fine to keep a hand like this. He does play Heatwave and stuff, but we want to start with early War Machinist to maybe remove whatever he does play. Okay, well, he removed it anyway for us. Entrath City gives you double what settlements would give you for the same chosen resources. I don't usually try to upgrade just because it's kind of a waste of time. Okay. What the hell? I'm drawing a bunch of weirdo stuff here. So we'll go War Machinist into Reactor Bot into Spectral Acorn. I think we might actually have lethal next turn. We'll see what he plays. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, we don't have lethal anymore. He's so mean. He's just so mean. Alright. Maybe we save the charge bot for the following turn. Let's see what we top deck here. Shard's fine. Dealing some damage. I need to wear my glasses to read some of this fine text here. Yeah, let's save the charge bot for the following turn. Getting quite a few procs. So outside of something crazy, I think we got this next turn. We have plenty of ways to end it. Scrap welder. What a punk. What a punk. We'll just end it with a scrap welder. I guess we can get swaggy here. Oh no, I did it again. Ah. I hit pass to attack. Hey, how's it going? So now I have to log in again. Oh man. Arena and hotkeys. It's really the equipment that screws things up, because they don't seem to test how the game interacts with equipment as much as they test how the game interacts with PvP stuff. So when they make an equipment thing that triggers right before combat or something, it seems like hotkeys often break the game and you have to back out. Whereas in PvP, that does not normally happen because they test all those interactions a lot more often. It's a little frustrating sometimes for it to only happen in PvE and not happen in PvP. I mean, I guess it's better since you're paying for it for PvP most of the time, but it's still frustrating. Alright, so let's finish him off. Alright, we're back to where we were. Still going perfect. Still going perfect, and we have 4 more encounters to finish. And it is an hour and 45 minutes from the start of convocation. We're getting close. And then it'll be Grind Fiesta. Festival. Grind Festival. I don't know what to start with here. I guess I'll just go with the Settlers, because Electroid's going to take a while to attack with, based on my hand. What do we get? We get a lumber. We get a lumber at 2. Perfect. Cock the balls. We got a 5er. We got a 3er. Okay, we'll go with this. And let me see what we top deck. Hero of Adamant usually never has a turn 1 play. An Acorn, okay. Maybe we'll play the Acorn first and see what we pop. Scrap Welder. That's actually really good, because we may draw into temporary resources soon. So next turn is either Armatron or Electroid. Ooh, double Electroid. Okay, that's definitely our play. We have no target for Reactor Bot's buff. Now we have 2 great plays next turn as well, which is either Armatron or Scrap Welder. If he does not play anything, I think he'll be very close to lethal damage. Okay, he does play something. Oh god. That was fairly lucky of him to get that proc. We might have to... Well, let me see here. We can go temp resource into Armatron and get a buff. This buff might end up helping. It's fairly lucky of him to hit what he did. But at least we have blockers now for the bears. Oh no. Well, we had blockers. Top deck. Ooh, an Armatron. Okay, perfect. We'll play Perma Resource here. Buff. Play an Armatron here. And we're going to take out... Oh, don't proc another Den Mother, please. Thank you. Alright, now we'll swing in. Don't proc another Den Mother. Good. Thanks for listening. So now we should be fine. Oh, well, he's got a blocker now for the Scrap Welder, unless we can... Is there anything we can do here to play a... Oh, yes, I think we actually can. So what we're going to try to do here is get rid of some of these guys to play a Knight. I believe these are the 3 resources we need for a Knight. So what the Knight will do is it'll allow us to get a War Machinist proc. We're going to try to take out this flyer, which we do. Also got an ore in the process. We'll play that and get a charge. And that'll allow us to hit in with the Scrap Welder, which will give us just enough for lethal, because we'll have just enough to get in. Oh, it's a big boy. So, Entrath Settlers has some fringe benefits to War Machinist interactions, late game too, where you can actually play the Knights to trigger War Machinist procs. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, that is an interesting interaction. And War Machinist is pretty awesome. The chest equipment's just very, very strong. Nice, we hit a second shard. Okay, so that'll allow us to play a reactor bot here, and then we can follow with a few good plays next turn. See, reactor bot on the Seaweed Behemoth encounter, pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good. You know, you do have to kind of draw shards though. It does help. I'm actually gonna activate this ability on the Electroid, just in case. Just in case he removes something. Seaweed Behemoth doesn't have a lot of removal though. He's not playing anything, which is nice. Okay, Entrath Settlers. This could give us some temporary resources to help with the reactor bot. Sounds like my wife's giving the girls baths this morning. I might have to help her in a second. This deck also has a good mix of different costed stuff that helps you proc different costed Entrath Settler resources. So even getting 4 doesn't matter. Hey, you're giving them baths? Okay, I'll help. Alright, this game's way over. Doink, doink, doink. Do we get bonuses? No, no bonus shards. Or charges. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point, right? You might turbulence it. Oh, shit. Again I did it. Wow. Alright, I really need to stop skipping to a attack phase when a reactor bot's in play. I mean a War Machinist. War Machinist breaks the game every time. Yay. How many times am I gonna have to log in? I'm glad I wasn't playing this deck last night. I had to reestablish my 2-step authentication because I reset my phone. Some guy from China got Apple technical support in China to hack my phone like hack my Apple ID like 2.5 months ago, and it was a pain in the butt to deal with. I had to cancel my credit cards. They do all this stuff, and my wife was kind of nagging on me. I've been off work for 2 weeks on PTO, and my wife's been kind of telling me that I need to go to the Apple store and just finally deal with it, because I've already been on the phone over like 4 hours with tech support people trying to get things figured out. It's really weird that the Chinese Apple tech support has more authorization and access than the US Apple support when the product is made in the US. How frustrating is that? So someone was actually able to get tech support there to give them full credentials into my account, and then they 2-stepped my account, because I barely use my Apple ID for anything, and locked it against me, so I couldn't even go in there to get like there's like this customer service ID code that you can give to Apple support to help you resolve issues, and like this is all happening to me real time while I was trying to resolve it. Like within 30 minutes, actually within 45 minutes of when the attack happened, I was already on the phone with customer service trying to resolve it. And just due to their lack of support and frankly a little bit of incompetence with their systems and what they can do, within 3 hours the attacker had already 2-stepped my account, and support on the US side couldn't do anything about it. Anyway, long story short, I had to change my Apple ID, and then when I went to disassociate my Apple ID with my phone, in order to log out of iCloud on my phone and just completely have it signed out, I had to factory reset my phone, so that's why I had to go to the Apple store. Anyway, when I did that, my 2-step authentication through Google no longer worked. It also factory reset, so for the few things I had 2-step authentication for, like HEX, I had to figure out how to get it back. So yeah, a little bit of a pain in the ass, but that's life. So I'm playing the Warhulk here first. I just want to get something big into play. Sniper Egwene usually doesn't do much until turn 3 or 4. So I got a little bit of time here to build up a board. Build up a board. So yeah, that's great and all. Because of what I just did, you know, there's some benefit to playing Construct Foreman here over Electroid, but I'll just play Electroid because I'm going to want to lock down these 3 anyway, and I'll just attack with the War Machinist. So next turn we'll have a pretty big swing. In fact, we can even swing with the Worker Bot after we transform it, and play another construction plans, depending on what he does this turn. More than likely he'll just... No, he didn't play anything. Surprised he didn't even play anything like a, what's that thing he called? Interconflict. He didn't even play an Interconflict, which makes me think he doesn't have anything to play, really. I'm gonna use my charge. Okay. Yeah? Alright, be right there. I'll be right back. us where we were. Oh my god, there's a lot of people on here. Sorry, I had to take a break. I'm trying to help my wife and the girls. Might have to jump off for a second again. Soon here. Corey. I think we're gonna save both our Entrath settlers and our spectral acorns. Oh crap, never mind. We're gonna use everything right away. This is actually awesome first turn here. No, the event's not live yet. Okay, so spectral acorn on holiday. Pop. Sometimes I like leaving holiday in play though, because she will waste resources. Alright, he's gonna swing for one, take it. Let's play. Oh shoot, I forgot that he's gonna turn it into something right away. I mean, it's not bad that it turned into this though. We already are at 4 charges. That's pretty good too. Probably pop that next turn. Tempted to use a charge power, but we'll wait 1 turn. We'll use it next turn. So you got double reactor bots. We might play Entrath settlers and then follow it by Benvolio's charge power. It's fine, keep it that. Great, yeah, I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. Great, we got a shard too. Sharts in 80 minutes. Yeah, it sharts in 80 minutes. A lot of things will shart in 80 minutes. People will shart in 80 minutes. I might shart myself in 80 minutes. You never know. Sharting happens. Yeah, let's draw first. Oh, crap. The Electroid, and we are going to Kablamo. Wait, did we play Entrath? No, we played it this turn. There's like almost no benefit to doing that now. Sorry. Yeah, Arena will give 0 reward. You gotta do dungeons. Dungeons is where it's at. Alright, so we lost our Arbitron, which kinda sucks. Ooh, lumber! What the lumber? Lumber. More lumber! Frick yeah! Lumber time! Peanut butter lumber time! Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Peanut butter lumber! Lumber is awesome. I think we've got this. I really think so. Actually, might be 1 off. Ah, 2 off. We're 2 off. Oh, we'll pop this back here. Yeah, Smoldering Dead is the way to do it. Smoldering Dead is what I'll be farming today. I am ready. I'll be right there. And this run is done. I am gonna, if you guys want to wait around, I'm gonna give away spectral acorns. I'll give away 2 sets, but I'm gonna need a minute and help my wife get the girls out of that. So stick around for some acorns, and I'll probably do some convocation stuff too later. But I don't know. I'll have to break the stream a few times today for breaks. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes.